Back in 1896, the trial of Plessy v. Ferguson ruled that public places had the right to be segregated. The ruling of this trial was separate but equal. All through the beginning to mid-1900s, most public facilities were segregated, a separate place for blacks and whites. Places like bathrooms and drinking fountains would have signs indicating which facilities were for which race. Schools, too, were separate but not equal. It was very common for black schools to have poor conditions with large classes. Many children wanted to leave, but white schools had the right to deny registration to the black students.
In Topeka, Kansas, a group of 13 parents decided to group together to fight for rights for their children to attend the white schools. This group was sparked when an incident in their town occurred.
Young Linda Brown attended the black school in her town, Topeka, Kansas. The black school was miles from her home, while the white school was much, much closer. Every day, Linda Brown would walk miles to the school she was attending, while on her way, passing the white school. This trip was tiring and unnecessary. Her father, Oliver Brown, attempted to enroll her in the white school to save his daughter the hardship of the long travel. As expected, he was denied. He was the head of the 13 parents who had decided to go to court and fight the law of separate but equal. When the news of this new court case took wind, many people fought back. To whites, it was socially normal to not want blacks to attend their schools. Many whites had trouble accepting the idea of a desegregated world. In 1954, the Supreme Court finally ruled that schools could no longer be segregated. It was said that separate but equal showed inferiority and inequality, and in turn had to be banned. Black children throughout the country now have the right to attend any public school in which they chose. They cannot legally be turned away by the school board due to their race. The country's children were now integrated. Though the law was now okay with racial desegregation, the country's social norm was not very welcoming to the new change. The struggle was not yet over, but serious progress was made as a result from the Brown versus Board of Education trial.